Good morning, I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research.
I'm Jen Amos, and this is your morning market alert for Monday, February 28th. Stock futures are pointing to a relatively flat open on Wall Street as investors await a heavy dose of economic data, including reports on personal income, spending, and pending home sales. The markets may also react to the latest move in oil prices. Right now, they're extending last week's rally as political unrest in North Africa and the Middle East continues to stoke fears about supply. In addition to the violence in Libya, there have been more riots in Tunisia, and Oman saw its first protests over the weekend. That's all helping to push crude prices above $98 a barrel.
On the corporate front, the earnings reports seem to be slowing down, but we do have some M&A activity to tell you about, focused on the real estate industry. Ventas is buying nationwide health properties in an all-stock deal worth $7.4 billion. The deal will create one of the world's biggest publicly traded real estate investment trusts and the #1 healthcare REIT by equity value. The price tag values Nationwide Health at a 15% premium over its closing price on Friday. Separately, the Wall Street Journal reports that the private equity giant Blackstone Group is buying 588 shopping centers in the U.S. from Centro Properties Group. The $9.4 billion deal will allow Centro to unload some of its debt and focus on its Australian operations as a standalone company.
Checking in on the global markets, stocks across Asia finished broadly higher, led by big gains in Shanghai, Tokyo, and Hong Kong. Investors in those markets shrugged off higher oil prices and a forecast by the Chinese government lowering its GDP estimate for the next 5 years. The major European averages are also mostly higher, but a big drop by the British banking giant HSBC is dragging down London's FTSE 100 index. HSBC missed expectations despite more than doubling its annual net profit, and the stock is falling 5%. In the currency markets, the euro is getting a boost against the US dollar ahead of this week's meeting of the European Central Bank. The dollar continues to move lower against other major currencies as well, amid those rising oil prices.
Some analyst calls may move several stocks today. Lots of activity in the healthcare sector. Both Stifel Nicolaus and Jefferies upgraded insurer Humana to buy, sending that stock sharply higher in the pre-market. WellPoint also got a ratings boost from Davenport, and UBS placed buy ratings on Tenet Healthcare, LifePoint Hospitals, Health Management Associates, and Community Health Systems. Also keep an eye on cable and satellite television stocks, including Comcast, Cablevision, DirecTV, and Time Warner Cable. Goldman Sachs upgraded the entire sector to attractive. And finally, Berkshire Hathaway is set for a higher open. Chairman Warren Buffett said in his annual newsletter that the investment firm will engage in a record level of capital spending this year. That's the latest from Weiss Research. We'll be back after the opening bell with all the economic data and market reaction.